Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have two more 2025 Topps Series 1 Baseball Blaster boxes. We're gonna have a quick little rip here today. We've already done Series 1 a couple of times and it's been pretty good. We pulled a lot of the Aqua Hollow foils, which are pretty rare. And funny enough, I haven't pulled any of the regular ones. So if you guys are wondering, I think it says on the box, so yeah. Retail exclusive hollow foils up there. Yeah, we've gotten into these a couple of times, and the cards I think look really nice. So we're gonna see if we can pull anything pretty big today. Some numbered cards, and just nice names and on the parallels. And we're gonna see if we can pull some good base rookies. Looking for some Roman Anthony's, some Jack Cagliones, and then we're gonna have the spring training parallels in here too. We go Nick Pivetta, Juan Burgos rookie, Isaac Collins, and then we have a Seiya Suzuki and a PCA Baseball BFFs. That's pretty nice. Caleb Durbin. You have Kobe Mayo Future Stars on our rainbow foil. That's not bad. And then we have Mookie Betts on the Stars and MLB. Not a bad rainbow foil. Future Stars. Kobe Mayo. He had a kind of rookie year. Not like super bad, but he wasn't great. You know, he's been a top prospect before, so you gotta be able to put it together. You never know. Second pack here, we got Turnaround. Maybe it's the spring training, and then we have a 35th too. Carlos Estevez, Agustin Ramirez, Hunter Brown. Turnaround, we're gonna have Matt Strom. This is gonna be the spring training parallel. Seiya Suzuki on the 35th, and then J-Rod, Stars and MLB. Nothing in this pack. Evan Carter, Bob Seymour rookie, Luinder Avila. I've not seen any of his cards yet. Dane Myers, Zach Maxwell for the Reds, and then we're gonna have Paul Skeens on the Titans of the Game. And these Titans of the Game, since they're newer, they sell way better than the Stars and MLB. And also look out, you can pull numbered parallels of those, and you can also pull pinks. And the pinks are kind of hard to tell because they're not numbered. Yeah, a couple things back there. Jose Caballero, Garcia, Matt Olson, Marcelo Meyer Future Stars. We're gonna have Carlos Narvaez on the spring training parallel. Marcus Semien on the greatest hits. It must have been like a walk-off, June 28th. Wonder how big this greatest hits set is. And then we're gonna have Bobby Witt Jr. on Stars and MLB. We have 2 packs left in this blaster. Haven't really gotten much. Let's see, we're gonna have another backwards card back there. Geraldo Perdomo. There's James Wood, Blake Snell, Brian Hayes, Carlos Narvaez. Brady Singer is going to be a hollow foil. Yeah, this is just a regular hollow foil. The Aquas don't look like this. And let me see if I can find it. But I haven't pulled a single regular one of these. I'm just going to show you guys the difference between the regular hollow foils and the Aqua hollow foils. It's sometimes hard to tell, but it is kind of obvious on camera. But so hollow foils, Aqua hollow foils. The Aquas are like very short printed, like 400 copies. So if you pull a big player in that, it can be worth a lot more if you know. But anyways, last pack here, we're gonna have, I think, the Ken Griffey profiles there. So that's pretty cool. We have Rhett Lauder, Jacob Wilson. There's a Roman Anthony. We'll take that. First good base rookie. And then we're gonna have Dane Myers. Ooh. Black. I didn't even notice it. Black to 75, Dane Myers. That's really nice. It's really, really nice. I didn't even notice that at first, that it was numbered. We're going to have Hank Aaron on the profiles, and then there's another Roman Anthony. I mean, that was actually a really, really nice last pack. I didn't even notice this was numbered at first. But the nice hit out of 75 from a blaster. The blacks are pretty hard to pull. So, yeah, I mean, wish he could have a better player. But he is playing for the Reds right now. And he is actually hitting really well in spring training. So, he's going to have a good chance to make the team and try to start in the outfield for them, which is pretty nice. So, that blaster wasn't great until the last pack. But, yeah, these I wouldn't take these blasters for granted. I mean, people always rip on blasters about how the hit rates aren't that good. I think they're a great way of just like getting introduced to a product. Obviously, if you're gonna want the value, the big hits, I would go jumbo. I would not go hobby unless you're gonna get like a case. Because hobbies are really tough, like per box. Usually they're like 50-50 on getting an auto or a mem. But if you just get a jumbo box, you're guaranteed of getting an auto and a mem. So it's just way better to not take that risk and just get these. But I'll speak more on that later. We're going to have Tariq Skubal, 2-time Cy Young winner. Colson Montgomery, he was balling out last year, and he's doing good in spring training again. Mookie Betts, it's a sick picture. Jacob Young. Here's a first pitch. Kelvin Sampson at Detroit. I think he's a basketball coach because it says he's Final Four. And then we're going to have Corbin Carroll on the Stars in 1B. I need to fix this pile really quick. Okay, we're good. Next pack. Let's see that Montgomery in a second. But yeah, I don't always understand why people don't like the blasters. Because, I mean, there's Christian Moore, he's a good base rookie. Because I feel like they're not asking a lot, you know. You're not going to get a ton of big hits all the time. For Bryce Harper, Titans of the game there. I mean, I just think they're great at getting introduced to the product. Because you usually get all the inserts per pack. And there's a good amount of cards, so you have a good chance at pulling the good base rookies. Honestly, they've kind of cut down the cards a little bit over the years. It used to be like 16 cards per pack and like 7 packs, but I mean, what are you going to do about that, you know? Andy Lara, Ceddanne Rafaela. We have Jacob Misiorowski there, another good base rookie. Here's our big ticket player, Vladdy Jr. I like these inserts. And then Samuel Basallo on the Titans of the game. So Jacob Misiorowski, he can definitely be just an impact player for years and years to come. Obviously, he didn't end last year as great as he would have wanted to, but he's a starting pitcher that can throw 102. His slider is like 95. Just impossible to hit if he locates. So yeah, I think he's worth the hype. We got a backwards card, but it's probably spring training. We actually haven't pulled any of those yet. Will Benson, Casey Schmidt, Cody Freeman, Matt Shaw, Ryan Baio. Here's Joe Adele on the Arizona spring training card, and then Fernando Tatis Jr. The only thing that I didn't like about the blasters this year is the spring training parallels definitely took his spot down. Last year it was either palm trees or cactuses based on which year it was. Now it's just like lettering. Here's Jacob Marcy, rookie. Devin Williams, Brendan Donovan. We have Vladdy Sr. on the 35th, and then Fernando Tatis, Titans of the game. All right, so this blaster has not been that great, so hopefully we can pull something out of this last pack. I want to see at least a couple backwards cards here. Hopefully we can get something. Yeah, we do have 2 backwards cards, so we are gonna get at least a parallel in this box. There's a Kobe Mayo there. Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's Bobby Witt, and then we're just gonna flip these here. We have a rookie rainbow foil here, so we're gonna have Will Banfield for the Reds. Not the best rookie already. He's just like a 3rd string catcher. And then we're gonna have this wins leader. Man, I didn't know Jesus Luzardo had that many wins. Okay, so overall, we didn't really get much from this rip, but I mean, we did get a black out of 75. These are really tough pulls, so you can't ever be mad about that. But I mean, Series 1, I mean, I like it. I really enjoyed the design, and we did hit a couple of the good base rookies, which is also really nice. But yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment what you guys want to see us open next, and we'll see you next time.